Okay, BBay40 back. Been absent for about a month or so. I stopped playing Zombie Rush because of the devs becoming like the soup Nazi, just banning people left and right for no legitimate reasons. So, hell with that game for now, till the devs come to their senses and stop being such jerks. I'm not going to play Zombie Rush anymore. So anyway, we're into this new game. It's called Those Who Remain. And it's a very challenging game. I've been playing it now for on and off for a few months, and still learning because it's a tough game. There's a lot to learn in this game. I made it up to level 66 now, I think I'm at, but you really don't get the full benefit of the game until you get to like level 100, and you get to enjoy all the top level perks. Like they have, you can run faster, you can have this stronger shield, live longer, and these are things that you just don't get to enjoy until you get up to like level 100. So it didn't take a lot of time to get there too. So anyway, it is a challenging and fun game. I love the maps. The maps are really large. This particular map's called Bypass. It's basically a little highway that runs through a very small town, almost like a truck stop or an army barracks, like a military base. You see there's fence all over the place, lots of fencing, lots of barracks, and it has its own little service area. They have like a little barber shop. There's a little, convenience store, gas station, and all the army barracks set up all around. There's like 5 different barracks. So anyway, you got a lot of different zombies come out. Different types of zombies. You have civilian zombies. You have military zombie. There's a police zombie, and some are tougher than others, as you'll see as we go through. And what I'm doing here is you have these different tasks. Each wave, there's 15 waves total. You have to survive all. If you could survive all 15 waves, you get a lot of bonus points at the end. And so each wave has a task of sometimes 2 tasks. In this particular one, I'm just following along this what they call escort. Just have to escort him through the game, or through the map. And at the end, when he reaches his destination, if you're with him, you'll get points. A good amount of points added to your score. In the bottom right, you see how much they showed it as money, like 475,000. And that money that you build up is used toward purchasing stronger weapons, better weapons. And of course, the stronger your weapon, the better your chances of survival. So you want to keep trying to kill many zombies as you can, get the points from killing zombies, and get the points from completing these tasks. And completing the task actually gives you the most amount of points. Zombies give you just so much, and you have to kill a lot of zombies to get a lot of points. And so anyway, I managed to get myself. I'm using this very heavy-duty gun. It's one of the best guns you can get in the game. It's the M60. I managed to save up enough points. It took me almost $2 million to buy this gun, and I had to get to about wave or level 55 before I actually had that much points to be able to buy it. And that took a month or 2 of playing the game. So this game can keep your attention going, keep you excited about the game for quite a while, because it's very challenging. It's very difficult to survive this game. And the reason I'm doing these videos is to give tips to other players to help you survive to high waves, to actually make it through wave 15. And what I found is the only way to do that is you got to work as a team. Everybody's got to work together. You can't do it going solo. At least I've never been able to do it going solo. It's just not possible. I think maybe even really, really high level players, I'm talking about, well above level 100, very experienced players with all the perks, best perks, might be able to get through round 15 solo. But I kind of doubt even the best players could do it, because the zombies just get so much stronger and faster at the high waves. And more of them. I mean, there's a lot of zombies come out. You know, most zombie games, they kind of limit the number of zombies that come out at once, but this one doesn't seem to have a limit. They just keep coming. They don't stop coming. So, anyway, I'm going to show you starting next wave, next wave you go through. I'm skipping waves. I'm jumping ahead several different waves. I'm going to start showing you this strategy for surviving this one. There's actually 2 places where you can make a final stand in this particular map. And I'm going to show you one here. It's in one of the army barracks. The other one is down in a tunnel, and I'll try to cover that in another video later on. So now to get into the game mode, to give you some more information how to work this game, how to survive. You'll see all over the place you get these drops. Like right in front of you there is an ammo drop. Now you have just a limited amount of ammo, and especially in high waves, I mean, it takes more and more shots to take down the zombies. You run out of ammo kind of quick. So you want to look around for those ammo drops to replenish your ammo. And there's also other things that you could pick up. Now, the task here is you have to stand inside this ring. As you stand inside the ring, you see the number counting. I kind of saw it there to the left. I'll show you it again. You have to wait till it counts to 100%, hits 100%. And then you see it's at 40, 43, 46. It's moving up fast now because you got more players in here. The more players you get inside the circle, the faster it goes up. The quicker it runs out. And when you get inside these circles, what it does is it ends up making a call to maybe reinforcements. So you can kind of just hear the voice come out there saying they're going to bring us some supplies. And a helicopter flies in and drops off this pallet of supplies, which is kind of cool. And in those supplies, a lot of times, you'll have what you want to look for is a 50 cal machine gun. You want to grab one of those if you can. And those, that's they call those bolters or jumpers. They're the zombies that just they crawl on the ground, but they're really, really fast for some reason. They're like turned into lizards or something, or jumping frogs. They're really fast and they can jump a long way and hit you. So I'm going to run over here to this drop, this supply drop, and see what they end up dropping for us. And see if I can grab myself a 50 cal, which eventually I do. I don't know if I get this 50 cal or someone else grabs it, but I do eventually get a 50. See it right there? It's a 50 cal machine gun. And one of us got it. So anyway, so what I can do now is I can run around. I can pick up different perks off the ground. Got to get some of these drops. And the drops I'm looking for is, number one, I want to get the barbed wire. There's these round coils of wire. See one right there? And there's a medic kit or a first aid kit. First aid kit, those red boxes will completely restore your health if you end up getting your health drained by getting hit by zombies. So the red boxes are what you want to find if your health is really low. The other option to restore your health are these little round bandages. You'll see the little round bandages laying around here and there. But they only restore about 20% of your health each time. Now the barbed wire, I'll show you here. This is where we hang out, this barracks over here. You lay the wire down in front of the door. If the zombies will give you a chance to do it. Every time I go to lay down in high rounds, the zombies come and hit me. And I've died so many times laying down wire. So this is what you can do. You hit the letter F. Anything that you want to lay down, you hit the letter F. Whether it's laying down wire, laying down bombs, throwing a bomb. There's things that you can throw. There's a Molotov cocktail. It's an orange bottle you want to look for. They're very handy. It ends up creating this area of fire. If the zombies run through it, it ends up killing the zombies or draining their health. The other thing is right there. That's a gas grenade. They're these little black cylinders. You'll see them laying around on the ground here and there too. So you want to pick those up when you see them. And you can only hold one of these at a time. You can only carry one at a time. The other things you want to look for, there are actual round grenades you can pick up and throw. There are these other bombs. There is looks like a wine bottle. And you lay those down, and if the zombie just hits it, it blows up and kills the zombies. The other thing is called a jack-in-a-box right there. They're like a jack-in-a-box. I'll go lay one down here and you'll see what I mean. Here it is right here. Just hit the letter F to lay it down. And it plays the jack-in-a-box song. And when the song runs out, it explodes. I'm going to lay down another one. And what I do is I go and gather all these because these drops, see the wire show up there? If I didn't take that bottle or didn't take that jack-in-a-box, the wire wouldn't show up. So as long as something is occupying that spot, nothing else is going to show up for you. So you want to grab, sometimes you just want to grab these perks. Grab them get them out of the way so something better can show up that you can use, like the wire. And you can see, if everybody stays about here in the middle of the barracks, or toward the front of the barracks here, toward the door, then all the zombies come in the front. You don't have to worry about any zombies coming in behind you. The only time a zombie comes in behind you is somebody runs around and comes in the back door and drags them in behind with them, which you'll see that does happen here. So every now and then I turn around and look and make sure somebody's not running in the back door with zombies on their tail. And that does happen a couple of times, and I have to shoot the zombies because they're right on his ass. So anyway, so this is the number 1 spot to make a final stand in the bypass map. And as I was saying, it takes teamwork. You got to work as a team. Everybody's got to work together and lay down the wire, find the other perks, find the bombs. You're going to gather up some Molotov cocktails, some gas bombs, gas grenades. Do whatever you can to get prepared for the high rounds so you can survive through the high rounds and the high waves and make it all the way through the game. Like I said, there's 15 waves altogether. Now I jumped ahead here. I'm all the way up to wave 14, and I was telling the guys, say, hey, I've got a 50 cal. I'm going to lay my 50 cal down this round. You guys save yours for the last round. So if you can work that out with your teammates, say, hey, especially if you got 3 or 4 50 cals, you can use them in the last 3 or 4 rounds. So here we're going to try to lay stuff down if we can. And if I didn't have the help of another player here with me, this guy here, we never would have got these things laid down. And we never would have survived this round. You know something he was doing there that is really helpful, and I need to start doing this myself, start practicing it, is he was jumping. As the zombies were starting to hit him, he jumped. And I believe that helps a lot to jump, to keep the zombies from actually hitting you and draining your health. And so I laid down my 50 cal like I said I was gonna. This is wave 14. And what I recommend is don't shoot it until you see zombies. You'll see here in the next round, last wave, we have 250 cals, and they just keep shooting and shooting and shooting with no zombies there, and they run out of ammo halfway through the round, which was not very helpful. So just wait for them to come up, wait for them to come in the door. Don't just sit there, just keep shooting and shooting and wasting your ammo. Now getting to the other perks, you see the blue and white cylinders here? That's a speed. It's like an energy drink. It gives you, doubles your speed. So he just grabbed it so he can run out and look for some more wire. And look for some other things that might help us survive the wave. And I'm just going to sit here and just kill the zombies as they come in. Now there is another task to perform here. You see that wrench in a white circle on the right there? One of the tasks involved in this game is to repair a vehicle. Usually it's a pickup truck. And you can see it in front of me on my right there. It's flashing on the ground. That's a spark plug. So you got to run around and gather up these different things and run to the truck and install them. Or basically you just hit the letter E as you run by the truck, and it'll pop that spark plug right at the engine, or it'll put gas in the tank, or it'll usually each of these trucks will be missing 2 tires. You have to put the tires on too. And again, once you complete the task and you get everything done, then you get points. You get more money to buy better weapons. Now some of the other tasks, one task is you'll see this tanker truck. And when you see that white circle, you see these like a symbol of a fire inside the white circle. It basically means you have to go blow up the tanker truck. And what I do is I use the hand grenades and the Jack-in-the-Box. I placed those underneath the tanker truck to blow up the tanker. And it usually works really well. The two of them together usually takes about 80 or 90% of the tanker truck. And, all you have to do is the other way to blow up the tanker is to shoot it with your guns until it blows up. And when you do that, you get more points, you get more money. And you see the symbol on the left, the white circle with the 3 bars? That means that there's another ring out there. They have to stand aside the ring. And that usually is that's like the symbol for a radio wave. So those symbols usually what brings a helicopter with supplies. There's another symbol that shows up that is just it's just like this little squiggly line on the right side, and that's just you stand inside the circle until for the time that's required, and then it's usually sitting over a pallet that's already on the ground. So what you end up getting is you get whatever inside that pallet, and it could be ammo, or it could be supplies, other supplies like barbed wire and Jack-in-the-Box bombs, or it could be just a bunch of bandages and health kits, first aid kits. You see an ammo box just popped up right in front of me, and on the left there you see the orange. You just grab that orange thing. That's a Molotov cocktail. That'll start a fire. Now we're going to get into the final round. And I've used up my 50 cal, but there's 2 other players that have 50 cals, and you see that. And as I was saying, use them wisely. They have limited ammo. You don't want to sit there and just keep shooting and shooting and shooting and shooting. You want to only shoot it when you see zombies. Just shoot the zombies. Don't just shoot in the air and waste ammo. So final round coming up here. Alright, so as I was saying, everybody's working together as a team, which is great. And that's how you end up surviving this, is teamwork. So now everybody's going to run into the barracks. It's the final round. It's just a matter of getting the wire laid down in front of that doorway. And you see the tanker truck there on the left? You see the fire symbol? It's not worth it. When you get to a high round like this, it's like getting like 13, 14, 15 wave. Don't waste your time trying to complete those tasks anymore, because you're just going to end up dying. The zombies will kill you. So I go, here's a wire. I was lucky to find another wire. It's like, since I used my 50 cal, I didn't have time to run around and grab wires. So you see everybody's doing the same thing. Laying down wire, laying down bombs, covering the front door, the front entrance. And I'm not even going to go anywhere, because I know if I run out there, I'm going to die. It's just, I don't have the speed or the extra shield that you can get yourself. It's almost like an extra layer of armor you can put on if you're a high level player. There's a perk that you can get. And I'll do a video on all the different perks to show you all the different perks. I might do that next or after another video. So, yeah, see, one guy's already laid down his 50 cal, which is good. There's another guy's going to come in and lay one down too. And he's doing good. He seems to be conserving his ammo and shooting only when necessary, because there's a lot of zombies coming in. He just left his gun. I'm tempted to take it myself, but I think this girl's going to jump up there and grab it. Yeah, she grabbed it. I don't know if she's ever used one before. She looked like, yeah, see, that's what you got to watch out for. There's somebody coming in the back door and dragging zombies in behind them, which is what just happened there. So I got my hands on this 50 cal for a little bit. I'm going to give it up to let someone else use it, because I had mine last round. And this guy's blocking my view. So anyway, getting back to the strategy of the game again. See, I let the 50 cal go. Let someone else take it. So I'm going to throw in my Molotov cocktail. So I start a fire, which helps kill the zombies. So just kind of recap everything. Barbed wire is the best thing that you can grab and pick up. You want to get your hands on barbed wire. And you lay it down in front of the doorways. Molotov cocktails are also really great because they actually damage the zombies and you can kill them, the weaker ones. The gas grenades slow them down really, so you can actually have time to run away from them or shoot them as they come through the doorway. The little hand grenades and the Jack-in-the-Box, the only thing they're good for is blowing up the tanker trucks, which we had one of those this round. Looks like some of the other guys already blew it up. And for your health, if your health gets drained, look around for those red first aid kits or the bandages, little bandage wraps. And if you need some speed, look for those blue and white cylinders. It'll help you run a lot faster. And besides those, ammo boxes. You know, try to as you're running around, the things that would be good to learn in the games once you start playing this game is learn where the locations are for these drops. You know, they show up in the same places all the time. So once you learn the locations, then you know where you can actually run to find things that you need. And one of the good things about this barracks is there's a lot of good drops inside the barracks itself. I mean, I've seen the energy drinks, I've seen Molotov cocktails, and the barbed wire is really important. The barbed wire usually shows up at the back door, along with the trip bombs and the Jack-in-the-Box. So you can see this worked out great. Everybody's working together as a team, all guarding the front door, and some people keep an eye on the back door. And we made it. We made it through round 15. We got a good amount of bonus points for doing this. But as I was saying, it's the same story pretty much in every map. If you don't work as a team, you're not going to make it all the way through. Not through round 15 without teamwork. What's strange, I was in a game yesterday and some person got mad at me because I joined them laying down barbed wire and making a stand, and they got mad and they left the game. They wanted to do it solo. I was like, you can't do it solo. You're not going to survive. Anyway, that was it. I hope you liked this video. I hope it gets you interested in the game, because it is a fun game, very challenging. And I'm going to do another one here shortly, so we'll see you in the next game, or next video. Thanks. Bye.